Hey, what's up? Hello, y'all. Welcome on back to the Cult Juice channel. If you are here, what's up? Halle Bailey just dropped a new album. It was called Love or Something Like It. That shit flopped. Didn't even sell 3,000 units first week. Everybody's questioning who to blame. Beyonce, Halle, promo team, DDG. Who is to blame for this madness? Now, before I get into the album, review, the tea, Beyonce, all that stuff, I'm going to just leave it here and say this. Chloe and Halle are talented people. Halle's new album was amazing. Amazing body of work. One of the best albums to be released this year of 2025. Period. I don't want to hear no comments about that. This is not a video to sit in the comments and debate on whether or not they're talented or good or not. That's not at all the point, okay? Now, Halle teased her new album, Love or Something Like It, about 2 weeks prior to its release. She put out a little video snippet with her in this red dress, looking amazing, put it on Twitter, Instagram, and all social media platforms, and was like, album coming out soon. She gave us a date, and we got the album when it came out, and it was amazing. My favorite songs on the album is called Alone. I also love the song called Know About Me with Glorilla. I also love the song with Halle and her sister, Chloe. That was an amazing song. Right? But time goes on and people are wondering, girl, why is your album only selling 2,000 units? You are signed to Beyonce. Okay. You are signed to the biggest artist living right now. Okay. And it's kind of confusing because you would think that if you're signed to Beyonce, you at least do not even Beyonce numbers, but at least some type of number where we can look at it and like gag, you know? Now, I want to kind of get into what kind of went wrong. I feel like what went wrong was the marketing. The marketing was not really there like that. It was just a 2-week prior announcement. She doesn't have that much hype built up before. Like that. She has put out singles before, but the singles were put out like sporadically within the past 2 years. So it's like you really can't just think the singles are gonna boost it when they've been put out a long time ago. And also, there was not really any crazy marketing campaign for this. I feel like the budget for the marketing was very low. I mean, the most we got for the budget for campaign was just a video shoot or photo shoot for the album. Other than that, I didn't see no billboards. I didn't see no crazy announcement. I didn't see no fun activities that's being done. I didn't see none of that shit. And it's kind of sad that she signed to Columbia Parkwood and you can't even get a portion of what Beyonce does for her rollouts. And I mean, Beyonce doesn't do the crazy rollouts now, but back in the, well, she actually does. She does, but she does it more calculated these days. But back in the day, she was on award shows, talk shows, different events, different this, different that. And it was amazing. Now, I did see Halle Bailey. She did do a few interviews and she did do Jennifer Hudson, but it just kind of didn't make enough noise. Whatever she did do didn't make enough noise. And I think that's the problem, is that we got to have you do your rollout a month prior, announce it, and you need to do some crazy fun stuff, okay? Now, is Beyonce holding it back? I mean, I think we always ask this question time and time again, and I can say the answer is a yes and no. And I feel like Beyonce, in her eyes, I don't think she's intentionally like, okay, I'm going to hold these girls back on purpose because these girls this. But I do feel like Beyonce in her mind thinks that she could rather put all that energy into her own daughter. Let's be real. If I have a daughter who's dancing on stage with me, why would I give all my tips and tricks to some random girls who I signed? You know, that money is not going to go back to the bloodline. That money is going to the Bailey sisters. So while she does want the girls to be successful, she doesn't want them to outdo what she has Blue Ivy's plans to be. And I know some of y'all might say, wait, what? Why would she do? What? Y'all got to think business here. Okay. In a business, you don't, like, if an adult has a family business, they don't just go employ some random child off the street. No, they're going to give the business to their daughter, their children, and raise them to teach the business on how it should go and continue to keep the business flowing in the family. That's just how it is. Is it nepotism? Yeah. Is nepotism bad? It depends on how you use it. And me personally, with Chloe and Halle, and something else that kind of made me look at Chloe, Halle, and Beyonce and all that stuff a certain way is, why don't Beyonce have no songs with them girls together? That's kind of strange to me. Like, you're signed on my label, you don't have any songs with me. I mean, typically people who sign with their artists have at least a song or two together. Like, Beyonce went and did a song with Megan Thee Stallion before she did Chloe and Halle. Now, Chloe and Halle, in my personal opinion, let's talk, right? Do sales always determine how great a project is? No, it doesn't, but it does determine something. It shows in some way a demand. It shows in some way the interest level. You know what I'm saying? It shows in some way something. And we can't ignore it fully, but we can't act like it's everything. So I do feel as though Chloe and Halle's albums, they need more press. Let's talk about Chloe Bailey's new project, Trouble in Paradise. Came out last year. Nobody mentions that album at all. Nobody talks about that. And it's quite sad to see. Only time people talk about Chloe Bailey is in past tense about how she had a hit song, Have Mercy, back in the day. And that's it. Or a hate tweet. I hate that. They always hated on her. Okay. Chloe and Halle, they need to come back. That's really all it is. Now, the music is good separately, yes, but for like growth reasons and promotional reasons and numbers and stuff, I'm not saying that numbers are everything, but they are a big deal when it comes to a label. That's the first thing a label gonna pull up is your stats, your numbers, your fans, your Spotify, your Apple Music. Chloe and Halle are too talented to be sitting around here struggling for streams and sales, period. Point blank, period. And they damn sure don't need to be doing that under the biggest artist alive right now. That's what's fucking me up. So I really want to get into this right now. I want to talk. I really think these girls are way more talented than half the girls out right now. I mean, Chloe and Halle, Chloe produces her own music. She's a dancer, actor. They both are actors. I mean, vocalist. I mean, amazing. I mean, gorgeous. I mean, model type. I mean, they are just smart as well. Like, it's just so much. But I also do feel like these boyfriends and these men kind of ruined it a bit too, in my opinion. I feel like that kind of has become something that has become a big deal with that. But I don't know. I just feel like, a lot of artists have boy drama and stuff, but they still on their A game. They still are successful. So we can't blame it all on just the boys. Your hard work has to push through too. But let's talk, let's chat. How do you feel about that? Is Halle and Chloe and Halle, are they literally being held back by B? Was signing to Beyonce a bad choice for the girls? Did you all enjoy Halle's new album? Did you hear Chloe Bailey's most recent project? I want to hear your thoughts on that. Oh, y'all, and do you all really want them to come back as a group? I know we always have that conversation on social media. Come back as a group, come back as a group, come back as a group.
I will never forgive Chloe and Halle Bailey. Cause how y'all drop a masterpiece like The Ungodly Hour and then turn around and not only not drop another album together again, but fuck up your own individual careers. Cause Chloe over here with a lollipop in her mouth acting like a $2 hoe, like she's not Beyonce protege, and making shade room black music knowing damn well that's not your audience. And Halle let a nigga that wasn't on her level baby mama her. Now, I liked Halle and DDG together, but she shouldn't have gotten pregnant by him. They just need to stop pissing me off and drop an Ungodly Hour too. Thank you.
People hear that all the time, but it's a fact. It's an effing fact, okay? But yes, let's talk, let's chat. I want to get into it, and we can have a conversation down below. Thank you for listening.